Hey guys, Adam here at DrushingTrader.com. Let's do a recap of today. It's the 21st of April, and the market's just closed, so let's go ahead and look at what happened today, and we'll go from there. We have our anchor chart on the left here, and which is going to be a 1600 tick anchor chart, and then the daily chart over here on the right. We're starting off here with the S&P. As you see here, we opened up nice and high, and we've done nothing but just kind of slowly grind our way to the downside. That kind of runs right in line with the behavior that we had here with the market internals and the volatility. So a healthy kind of after initial pop this morning, we had an initial pop early on, and then pretty much a slow sell-off here. So with that being said, my bias here is pretty much the same, but kind of backwards. I know that sounds kind of goofy, but going into today, what I say, anything below that previous day's high, look for shorting opportunities. Anything above it, go long. Bottom line is, going into tomorrow, anything that, because look at the daily chart, we definitely have a nice topping tail candle. So the bears came in here up at this resistance. There's no denying that the bears have actually pushed this market down. Going into tomorrow, anything below today's low, I will be looking at shorting opportunities on these stock index futures. That doesn't mean anything above the lows I'm going long. I'm going to say anything above the midway of today, I'm going long. So let me kind of recap. For tomorrow, because we have this topping tail candle at resistance, I'm going to force myself to see some bulls come in here rather than be above the previous day's low, as I normally would. I want it to go, and I want it to break through that midsection. Previous day's high, previous day's low, and the middle. Those are the three most important levels I look at as far as areas whenever I'm day trading. Those are the three most common areas for the markets to consolidate. So anything between the previous day's low or today's low and the midpoint, I'm probably not going to get too active. Anything above there, I'm going to be bullish. Anything below today's low, I'm going to go ahead and look for selling opportunities. Look for this market to continue its downward move here. Let's move on here. I want to go through all the indexes just to show you. Same thing here, big topping tail candle at resistance, good selling. I'm going to need some commitment to the long side here from the bulls. So halfway above the midsection here of today's trading, and I'll look for the long side. Other than that, we're looking for this thing to come off them highs, back down towards these lows here at 17,500. The NASDAQ is the one that stayed strong here. As you see, the NASDAQ stayed up here right at resistance. We're not broken through resistance, but we're right at resistance. Look at the day that we had in NASDAQ. Absolutely amazing, wasn't it? Talk about consolidation. This is consolidation 101 here. So obviously absolutely no trading there in the NASDAQ today. We did do some pretty aggressive trading today, though, in the live trading room. I took 5 trades here. We made some profits today. Even though that I'm going to use the word patience, but some of you that know me are going to be like, well, you weren't that patient if you took 5 trades, because 5 for me is kind of high. I usually average anywhere from about 3 to 4 trades a day. 2 to 5 trades is kind of the average. Anything 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is me getting pretty aggressive. But if you would have been in the trading room, and for you that were in the trading room, we were very patient. There were some iffy setups here that kind of met our parameters, but yet we could not pull the trigger based on where the markets were trading. I mean, setups at support or resistance, setups that came at the midsection, and so on and so forth. For you guys in the trading room, you guys remember. So for me to use patience about today is a little bit, has a little bit of a question mark there. But we were definitely patient today, and that patience ended up paying off and gave us some profits today. So anywho, let me go ahead and keep on going here with the here we got the Russell. Another quiet market today, but nonetheless a topping tail candle at resistance. Same breakdown here, guys. So looking to see if these indexes want to go ahead and start selling anything below today's trading session, anything below today's low. I'm absolutely biased to the short side. Anything above the halfway point and higher today, I will be looking long. Let's quickly go over to the dollar. Here with the dollar, as you see here, we popped higher. Our game plan was if the dollar popped above yesterday's high, we were going to start looking at the euro short, and that's exactly what we did. But with that, we ended up having the dollar pull on back, so we were a little bit quiet on the euro. As I go over the euro now, same game plan. You see as the euro dropped below the previous day's low, we were going to get short, which you can see that happened in the pre-market. And as we came in here to the live trading room, we've had nothing but pushing to the upside, so we didn't get aggressive here with the euro. So nice and kind of a day of sitting on our hands on the euro. Going into tomorrow, we're going to look for some more selling. As long as we see the dollar rising and the euro selling, I'm going to be looking to the short side on the euro. And then one final market here, we're going to take a look at crude. Here we finally got this market to close somewhat near the lows. But if you look over here, we're still basically inside of yesterday's range. We have this 3-day range here that this market is just stuck in. Now, I'm very happy to see this. This is a good thing for me. Looking to be a little bit short bias here, this instrument, back down towards these 54s. But we got to get a close back down below these lows. So going into tomorrow, I'm going to be a little bit sketchy here inside this range here. But if we get down below today's lows, I will be standing in front of the line waiting to short these crudes. So any type of short activity I can get in crude down below today's low, I'll trade them right back down towards them 54s. Okay, I think that covers everything. The only other one I think anybody would be interested in is gold, and I am going to stick to my guns here, guys. I have not been trading gold for quite some time, and as you can see, we are absolutely in an ugly slop and chop, and I am not one to throw my money into an arena like that. I have other instruments that I can put my attention to and be a little bit more cautious with. So, no gold for me until we get to go ahead and start breaking out of this sideways range here. So, that's it, guys. I hope this helps any of you. If you have any questions, get a hold of me, Adam@DirectionTrader.com. If not, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video. Have a good afternoon.